Hello, I'm Gary, and this is Physical Format Rock and Roll, and it is time to do another contest video, so you know what that means. Time to crack open a beer. Now, this is for the contest over at REDRUM Records, and that would be Beth. One of the most popular channels in the VC. Although, you know, we never question the fact that the channel is named REDRUM, which of course is murder backwards, and all we ever see on the screen is disembodied hands. Nobody ever questions that, like that's really weird or anything. I really like this channel, by the way. So Beth is really into the 80s and really likes soundtracks, movies, music from the 80s, all that stuff. So that's what this contest is. It's a I Love the 80s contest. Pretty simple. And I'm going to do reverse order of what she showed, I think. Yes. I'm going to show the music aspect first. She would like you to show 3 albums, maybe 4, from the 80s that you really like, that are some of your favorites. I went ahead, and since there's so many albums I like from the 80s, and I thought I'm just going to pick all just some female artists. So I went that direction. Starting off, an artist that I love, Pat Benatar. This would be the Precious Time album, which of course has Promises in the Dark and Fire and Ice, a couple of her biggest hits. Probably the last really great album that she made before they started to get a little bit spotty. The next one's really good too, but started having, this is still pretty much rock here on this one. Next up, one of the queens of rock, Joan Jett and the Blackhearts. This is the Up Your Alley. This, of course, had Little Liar and Hate Myself for Loving You. That's a great album. I love that album. Can't show Joan Jett without showing her bandmate from the Runaways in the 70s. This, of course, is Lita Ford. And this is the self-titled. It's not her first solo album, but it was just called Lita. This came out in the later 80s. Of course, this has Under the Gun, Kiss Me Deadly. The duet with Ozzy is on here. That's a really good album. And then finally, a little bit different direction, but a band that I really like is the Bangles. This is their album All Over the Place. Okay, next, she wanted us to show 3 movies that we really like from the 80s. So she also had ask a trivia question at the end. And the first person who answers the trivia question on this channel, on this video, gets an extra entry into her contest. So there you go. You can get an entry into the contest actually without even making a video by just answering my trivia questions. Now I am combining the movies with the trivia, and how I'm doing that is I've got 3 movies that I love from the 80s, and I am going to say a quote from them without saying the movie. Okay, so you will answer the 3 movies in order that I did the quotes. The first person to do that, to get it right after this video in the comments, I will let REDRUM Records know that, and you will get an entry into her contest. First off, so what I'm going to do is, like, if it's each one of these has 2 characters talking, so I'll go like this for one character, other hand for the other character. All right? First, the slaughtered lamb. That's kind of strange. Where's the lamb? Probably inside getting cold. Come on. No, really. What kind of ad is that for a pub? I don't know. Would you rather the Hilton? Okay, that's movie number 1. Movie number 2. Any questions? Yeah, I got a question. Does Barry Manilow know that you raid his wardrobe? That's movie number 2. Movie number 3. You know, my mama wanted me to be a farmer. My dad wanted me to be a baseball player. Well, you're better than any player I've ever had, and you're the best goddamn hitter I've ever saw. Suit up. All right, that was movie number 3. Those are the 3 movies. First person, like I said, who can guess what those movies are, please put them in the comments, but make any other comments you want. But make sure you go over and check out REDRUM Records. It's a different kind of channel. It's really cool. I like it. It's just a nice change of pace. So if you haven't already subscribed to that channel, go subscribe to it. She's not really doing a contest for subscribers, but, you know, I at least go check out the channel if you haven't already. That's REDRUM Records, and I will leave a link to the channel down below. So thank you so much for watching this. I'm Gary. This is Physical Format Rock and Roll. Until the next time, my friends, I will see you down the road.